Picture this. You're finally with someone you care about. It's intimate and you want it to go well, but halfway through, your mind starts flying 1,000 miles an hour. Am I lasting long enough? Is she enjoying this? What if I lose it again? You can feel your body checking out while your brain takes over. It's like trying to drive a car with the handbrakes on. Here's the truth. You can't think your way into an erection. You have to feel your way there. And the man who makes that shift from performance to presence change everything. I see this all the time. Men who are successful, disciplined, smart, used to solving problem with effort. But in intimacy, effort backfire because the more you try to control it, the less control you actually have. You tighten your mind, your breath, your body, and that kills the very system that creates pleasure. This video is about unlearning that pattern, not by giving up, but by learning a different kind of control. Trust. Truth number one, performance lives in the head. Presence lives in the body. When you're performing, you're analyzing. When you're present, you're experiencing. The body knows exactly how to respond if you give it permission. It's like a pilot flying a modern plane. The aircraft is built with autopilot, sensors, guidance, precision, but most men keep yanking the control because they don't trust the system. Your nervous system is that autopilot. When you're relaxed, it knows exactly how to create arousal, rhythm, and flow. When you over-control, you jam the signal. So first step toward presence is simple. Stop managing, start feeling. Notice her breath. Notice yours. Follow the rhythm. Don't lead it with fear. But if letting go were that easy, every man would already be doing it, right? So why is it too hard to release control? Truth number two, anxiety is just control wearing a different mask. Think about flying again. A pilot in rough weather grips that thing tighter, even though the autopilot could stabilize the plane better than he can. That's anxiety. It's not weakness, it's protection. Your mind isn't trying to ruin intimacy, it's trying to keep you safe from embarrassment, rejection, failure. But the problem is that safety system runs on fear, not pleasure. In physiological terms, anxiety flips you into the sympathetic state. Fight, flight, or freeze. Presence live in the parasympathetic state. Rest, digest, and arouse. They can't coexist. You can be both the pilot and the autopilot. So here's the reframe. When anxiety shows up next time, don't fight it, notice it. Say silently, my body is trying to protect me. Then breathe it down instead of thinking it away. That is emotional jujitsu, using the force of fear to guide you back into calm. And once you understand that anxiety isn't the enemy, you can do something powerful. Turn it into fuel. Truth number three, pleasure lives in letting go. Arousal is not a command you give, it's a wave you ride. Every man who ever surfed, skied, or played music knows the moment when control becomes flow. You stop forcing the movement, you let rhythm carry you. Sex is the same. When you stop micromanaging, pleasure fills the space. Presence is not passivity, it's mastery, because it takes courage to trust yourself when your body starts responding on its own. Here's what it looks like in practice. You slow down instead of chasing speed. You feel instead of performance. You lead curiosity instead of technique. That's when connection becomes effortless again. But how do you get to that state in real time when pressure is high and the mind starts racing? That's where my hidden bonus comes in. The body anchor technique. When your brain starts to spiral, you need something to bring you back into your body. Here's the 5-step reset I teach my client. Number one, pause the movie. Stop moving for 3 seconds. Stillness interrupts panic. Step 2, exhale twice as long as you inhale. That simple ratio flips your body from sympathetic to parasympathetic. Step 3, feel your feet. Push them down gently into the mattress, floor, ground yourself. Step 4, find one point of contact. Notice the warmth of skin, breath, or heartbeat. Stay with that one sensation. Step 5, silently say, I'm safe, I'm here. In that moment, you have switched from performing to being. Your body takes back control. Autopilot re-engaged. The more you practice this, the faster it becomes instinct. And when that happens, not only does anxiety disappear, confidence shows up automatically. A man in late 40s once told me, I used to feel like intimacy was a test. I walk in already bracing for failure. He had everything else in life figured out: career, family, health, but sex felt like a report card. We worked together on presence, not performance. For weeks, he practiced the body anchor before intimacy: breathing, grounding, letting go of the outcome. One night, his partner whispered, "You feel different, calmer, I can relax again." That's when he realized it wasn't his erection that was broken, it was his trust. And when he learned to trust himself, his body followed. If this resonates, if you realize that your body isn't failing you but protecting you, watch my free 3-day masterclass, The Hard Truth. It will show you exactly how stress hijacks arousal and how to reset the system. Link is below. When you fly a plane, there's a moment when you let go of manual control. You trust the instrument, the training, the system. Presence is that same moment of intimacy. It's when you realize, I don't need to prove anything. I just need to be here. Once you trust the system, your body, your breath, your connection, everything smooths out. The turbulence settles. The flight becomes effortless again. That's the power of presence. Performance is fear of failure. Presence is faith in connection. One tries to impress, the other one tries to feel. And when you shift from one to the other, intimacy stops being a test and become an experience again. Because the truth is, great lovers aren't born, they are present. They listen, breathe, and lead with calm. That's the mindset that changes everything. If you're ready to retrain that mindset, start here. Take the free vitality check quiz to find your confidence baseline. Watch the Hard Truth Masterclass for the stress arousal blueprint, and join the empowerment circle where we practice presence until it becomes second nature. Links are all below, but what if you're attracted and things still don't work? What if your body goes offline even when your heart's in it? That's what I explain next in this video, why you can't get hard even if you're attracted. You will see exactly how your brain's defense mode interrupts arousal and how to turn it off for good. I'll see you there.